Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. We're actually starting on time this never happens, and we are here with the one and only Sarah Frasia.
Hi, David Yontef. Oh my God, we have a ton to cover. So much to cover. Where
It's
do you even want to begin?
well, a couple of things. First of all, I want to announce our contest for our live show. Now,
Okay.
a couple of things are happening here, guys. First of all, tickets are selling, and so it is going to sell out. We are thinking of limiting this at a lower number, maybe. We'll see. But last time, we've said many times, we were on for 3 hours. And maybe we may not, because God knows, but we want you to have a good experience, and we cannot be on for 3 hours. So
It's
everyone
so
gets
long. I had to
everyone
put my
gets a
son to
question.
sleep. And oh my Lord, did we let which was great, but our answers were way too long. So we are thinking that maybe we'll cut it. So you
Just
need
a
to get
little bit.
tickets.
You need to
They're
get
on
the
Eventbrite.
tickets. They're on Eventbrite. What else you want to say?
It's our Halloween show. There is a link to the tickets in the description of our bios on Instagram, on TikTok. Don't miss it. The tickets are $30. You can ask us anything. Halloween costume. You're getting a jam-packed basket of goodies valued at well over $100. Best costume. And it's going to be fun. We talk dirt. And by the way, eventbrite.com, search Sarah Fraser, David Yontef. And I've been up in Maine. That's where I am right now. I'm up in Maine because my whole family is from here visiting, so my son can spend time with his grandmother. And apparently, Kelly Dodd and Rick came for us, and Vicky has personally texted you. So we're gonna have to address. I mean, is this not a sign of how much we are making it? These people are dedicating shows to us, so we're
I
gonna have to
want
address it
I want someone
at
during
the
the
live show.
at the live show. I want someone during the Q&A to ask me to read Vicky's text on air, because I'll be more than happy to. Really, what you should ask me is to read my response. How nice do you think my response to Vicky Gumbelson was when sitting
Uh,
here doing my work, and she texted me out of the clear blue sky with something that she's just not so happy about, which, can you imagine my response? Any
I can only imagine. And the Dodsters, Kelly and Rick coming for us.
The
Wow.
funny thing is, Kelly is such a fucking loser that she doesn't even realize that, like, I also have an episode with Elizabeth Vargas, a two-parter, and like she was mentioned on there. So she might want to go and listen to that. All her friends were there. It was like a round table. That just came out on my show, and the part two is coming out. So Kelly girl, you should probably listen to what some of the your friends are saying about you in Orange
First of
County.
all, I felt honored. She did not name me by name, but to me, that was the most sober Kelly and Rick had seemed in like a long time. Their eyes were actually clear. A lot of times their eyes are so bloodshot. It's like hard to see through. They're like, you're like, are there pupils in there? So they didn't name me by name. They didn't know my name, which was fine. And yeah, I mean, I've got other things to say. I'll just leave you with that tidbit, but you'll get our full response on the live show.
That'll be at the live show, and we are holding a contest. So today is, what is today? Today is Thursday, the 26th. Now, everyone, because we can tell the day you buy a ticket, everyone who buys a ticket this weekend, from right now, whenever you're listening to this, until Monday morning. So the 26th, the 27th, the 28th, or the 29th. Now, if you're not going to buy a ticket anyway, okay, maybe maybe you will now. But if you're going to buy a ticket and you're waiting a week, first of all, it is going to sell out. The last two sold out. I would buy it now, because everyone who buys a ticket between today's show, the 26th, 27th, 28th, or 29th, we are entering all of your names into a hat, and we are going to shake the hat up, and we are going to pick a name out. And
Okay.
this person, is in Maine and is having Wi-Fi issues, I see. But I'm
Yeah, yeah.
also
I'm
I'm
moving.
also on the move and not at home, if you can see by my background. And I've had a little Wi-Fi issues here myself, but we are going to you're going to get a walk-on roll to this podcast right here. Now, our live shows sell very well, but I mean, this podcast right here, we're not even going to get into the numbers. This is like the big time. So if you're going to buy a ticket anyway, buy a ticket in the next 4 days. Everyone's name who does is being entered into a hat, and someone is coming onto this show in front of, let's just say, not a gazillion people, and you can ask us a question right here on the main show. So the show you listen to every Thursday and Friday, you'll be on this show. You're winning I would say 5-minute walk-on roll to this show with one question. If you're really shy, you can write your question in with your name. But I think most people, yeah, I've come up with this contest. Didn't really run it by Sarah, but we're having a contest, and it's for the next 4 days. If you buy your ticket on Monday, we are thrilled you're coming to the live show, but you're not entered into the drawing. It's only for the next 4 days.
Okay, fabulous. And then they basically get to co-host with us for 5 minutes. So they can drop, like, they can have a couple topics. They can go, what do you think about this? They can be like David Yontef and lead. Okay.
And by the way, if you're right, and if you're one of the RHONJ bloggers that I just called out on my show the other day, come on and like tell me off in front of all these people. I mean, it's people say that Teresa's show, people are showing up to heckle her, and people apparently heckled Melissa and Joe. So, I mean, come up here and heckle us, right?
Oh, God. Yeah, I don't care.
But
yeah,
the live show will be good.
I hope Kelly and Rick buy a ticket. That'd be awesome. What if she popped up? That'd be epic.
I mean, hey, if Kelly buys one, maybe we won't even have a contest. Maybe she'll just win the contest. You know what I'm saying? I kid. We have to follow all the contest rules. We are bound by the laws. But someone's going to win this, and you're going to come on the main show and tell us off. And
the laws.
Like a gazillion people will be listening. So there you go. So that's the contest I came up with.
I love it. Okay. Enter buy your tickets. Eventbrite. So easy to find. If you have any issues, slide in our DMs. By the way, where are you? I have said that I'm in Maine. You seem like you're in some hotel room. Where are you?
I'm in a hotel. Listen, I've had some business. Business often takes you. Well, first of all, I had to go to 90s Con 2 weekends ago. Melrose Place was there. I mean, Heather Locklear. And where I say I'm not a fangirl of Housewives or anyone on the Bravo TV, I'm a fan of icons from the 80s and 90s. So I will always go to a convention. I had to do that. And I'm just on the move. Sometimes the job takes us on site to different locations. I'm not in New York. I'm not in LA. I'm not in Hamptons.
This must mean you're somewhere where you're doing a big interview. So we'll have to stay tuned.
Anna thinks like I have some dick appointment from Bravo Ben. She's called me out and she's like, I'm like, girl, I wouldn't travel for sex. Can I just, speaking of that,
I think you're in Salt Lake City.
Oh God.